What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and some of you guys wanted to see what I do for my dailies on my main account, how I actually approach playing the game every single day. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I just logged into the game, and we're just going to go from the beginning. So the first thing I always do is I just go to top up and collect my serum, right? I always want to use my serum at first, and then go into the missions here and collect all the other serum that I can. Right? This is going to be the same for everybody that's playing this game right now. Come back out of here, we'll collect this serum, and then you just want to use the serum wherever you're actually trying to farm. Now, usually a lot of times, if I don't have this completed, my face in the way right now, but whenever, I always like to make sure that I collect these construct tickets right here for my A constructs every single week. You have a full week to do this. I've actually talked about it before in the past, but I usually do it the very first day of the week. So now what I would do is I would take that with that serum that we just got, and I would probably start working on getting some resources, right? I got 340 serum, so I would just come into, well, actually what I usually do is I go to interlude first, and then I would farm for whatever character I'm trying to farm for. So currently right now for me, it's a Vera. I usually just go in here, I collect her, get her shards, right? And I just do this and do this because I want to eventually get her to triple S. And then I would come into the Fern Knight event, and I would go to baptize, and I would just start playing the rest of this out to get more materials. So click on this, we go to 8, right? We'll play with this team right here, and let's do it to it. Right, it takes me longer to actually play my main account than it does my free-to-play account because I actually do everything, right? I do everything that I can to get as many resources as possible. So this really sucks, kind of a bad start right there, which is a bummer. Oh, nice. Here we go. And rail gun. Oh, see you later. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. See you later. We got a little bit of lag here. Yeah, piece of cake. When you got a 7500 BP alpha, it doesn't take really that long to plow through this stuff. And then I would just finish out the rest of my serum here. Go ahead and do it one more time and end it. Now, I'm not going to play everything, guys, because this video would be super, super long if I did. And some of the things I do, because it's my main account, I try to get good scores, and you're not going to get a good score the first time you do certain things in this game, like Warzone and Pancake especially. Like, you're just not, the first time you do it, you're not going to get the best score possible. You got to play it over and over and over, and that is extremely time consuming. And that is something, I'm going to go ahead and collect this, and that is something about my main account that is kind of a pain, right? And that's what I was talking about in yesterday's video, where with my free-to-play account, I don't worry about it, right? Now, the next thing I would do is I would see if I have anything else to do in here. Do I need to do Elegy of Nightmare, which I do. I would just jump in here, click on this, right? And click this 2 times, right? Come in here. And, I've talked about this before where you want to use elemental characters, but I'm just using whatever character. Anytime we have an event, you always want to do everything that is available in the event, especially if it can help out, right? I mean, with Alpha, I can just plow through this, guys. It doesn't take any time at all. It's just easy, right? I mean, she's not the only character that can obviously do this, but she's the character that I pretty much use as a main all the time, right? So I go ahead and click on it again, right? Because we get to do it twice, right? And you only have so many times you do this. I think you do this 3 times per day. Doesn't take no time at all. That's something I actually like about this event. There we go. Booyah, booyah. Kind of messed up a little bit there with my targeting, but it's all good, man. It happens. Not a big deal. All right, and I think we can do this one more time. Okay, we'll hit confirm, and that's 2 challenges. So let's go over to another one here and see if we can clear it, right? So we got 10 more tranquilizers. You can do this 3 times, and they're showing Lucia here. So we have to use Lucia. All right. You know what? Let me put a better character in here. What do we need? So right now, this is going to be ice damage. So here I would want to use Lucia Plume. There she is, right? And then maybe I throw in some other damage dealers that I could use with her, say like probably Ayla. Put Ayla in there. And then we could use A-Liv for some healer if we really wanted to. But actually what we're going to do is we're going to put in Lucia Lotus. I think that's the best choice here. And we'll put in Lucia Lotus because she can actually take advantage of the the ice tank set is what I call it. Okay, there we go. And then for Ayla, we'll slap a Da Vinci on her. And we'll just give her a couple Catherines. Lucia Plume is not all physical. I believe she's 80% ice and 20% physical. But she's doing a lot of physical damage until she goes into her ice form. So we'll slap this on Ayla. Ayla's going to give us that elemental defensive down, which is really going to help. And booyah. So we'll play this one time. And it's good to have Lucia Lotus in the leadership. That way when we're bringing Lucia Plume, half of her ice meter will already be ready to go. And we can easily go into our skills and actually go into our signature move very quickly. And yeah, it doesn't take long at all, guys, to plow through it. Pretty easy. So we're done with this, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. So I'll hit confirm. And now we have no more tranquilizers. We can't play this no more. Now we can collect everything from the event mission here. All right, we could collect this stuff here. You always want to make sure that you collect everything. So we're done here. We can't play this no more. We could go into the Wendigo and we can play this, right? And then we just start running through this. Now, the way that I play Wendigo is I just kind of run through it, guys. I don't really worry about what I'm playing. I'm just going to set up the right teams here. So judging from this here, I think we might want to use, let me see. We got Lucia Plume. I could set up a fire team. Lucia Lotus, Blast, and Lee. I think wouldn't be a bad. So let me see here. Let me put in Lucia Lotus. Right? The only thing that really takes any time is figuring out like putting memories on your characters. That's kind of the thing that takes a bit of time, actually. So for Lee here, I got a memory set that I use on S. Kamoy that actually works pretty well for him, right? Now, this isn't going to be the optimal setup, guys, but I'm not going to sit here and waste time and move around a bunch of memories all the freaking place. I don't need to do all that. So we'll go to A. Karenina here, right there. We'll slap that on her. There we go. And then for Lucia Lotus, I think what we're going to do for her is we will slap on the, I think what I'll do is I'll just slap on the patent memory set for her. Yeah, we'll slap on this set right here. She is mostly physical, so she actually will benefit quite a bit from this. And yeah, we'll save it, right? And you always want to make sure you use the right characters for this. And then we'll start running through it. Enter, I don't care. I don't really, honestly, guys, I never pick up any of the advantages or anything like that. And I just do normal challenge. Now, here's the thing where I screwed up. I used most of my serum already. Typically, you'd actually want to do this first. But, I kind of got in a hurry. But it's no big deal. I'll get serum later. And I can actually do this later. And really, I don't want to do all this anyways because it takes a lot of time and really make the video super long. But I would just come in here and go at it here. Oh, get it done? Oh, yeah. Piece of cake, guys. The fire god melts. But later on today, I'll actually run through this. Usually I would do this first, but I kind of lost track of what I'm doing. And then after I finish all this, I would go in the event missions and I would collect everything that I can out of the event mission, right? So I've already done Elegy of Nightmare, I've done Wendigo, I would go to Virtual Horizon, and then I would run through Virtual Horizon, I would do all of this. I'm not going to do it now, guys, because again, it just takes a lot of time. And that's what I mean by my main account it takes a lot of time. Now, after I finish everything in Firm Night, then I would go into my guild and see if there's anything I need to do. I would collect everything that I can, wherever you see these blue dots, go in there, collect these resources. These are good for your hyper tuning, right? I've already got my scores for the week, so I'm good to go. 2 guys beat me this week. Good job, guys. Good job. Then I would come into missions. Once I use all my serum, I would just collect everything from here, right? We're gonna buy an item here from the shop. You always want to buy a shard, guys. Over a long period of time, it's gonna help level up your characters. And then all of these are done. So now we're gonna get all of our black cards for the day, which is pretty sweet. And then what I do is I go to weekly, right? Pain Cage and Warzone, I always save for last. And I would go to weekly, guys, and see what I need to do, right? What do I need to do? And this is something I usually check every single day just to make sure. So it says first time clearing simulated siege stages. So I'd click on advanced and I would come in here, right? We've already done this, so I can't really do that, right? Spend 30 AP during exploration, right? So we go to advanced, click on begin mission, and then we can actually go through here and start running through this, right? And yeah. And when it comes to this game mode, honestly, it's a really trash game mode, and I really don't care about it. I just kind of plow through it, guys. I don't sit and worry about, if I'm doing it efficiently or anything, because even if you don't play it efficiently, even if you just run through here and just kind of plow through this, you're going to get it done pretty easy, right? I mean, they should have the memories that you had on them originally when you set them up. We'll find out in a second. I'm not actually not sure if they do or not. But I know that Sophia had a Da Vinci on her before. So let's see if it triggers. No. So that kind of sucks, man. So really what you could do is you could just come out of here and you could actually reset. All right. So yeah, you just come out here and put the memories on the characters that you want to put them on. Look at all that damage from Sophia, huh? Look at all that power. I mean, this is a top tier character. Well, Ayla's not too bad. Poor Sophia, man. All right, and we'll go into our super here, our signature, and end it, right? This is the thing that takes the most time, is just battling these things. And I run through all of this and just finish the thing completely. Wait, return, I just pick whatever, don't care. Like, I seriously don't give a crap, guys. I just run through here. It's such a pointless game mode. And I just hit confirm, hit frontal assault, skip. You're not really going to gain anything by trying to play this efficiently. Like, you might gain some extra runs, but it's just, it doesn't really do anything for you. The only reason we play this is because of the weekly rewards. That's the only reason we play this, right? That's the only reason that we actually go through this and do this. It's a really shit game mode, in my opinion. I don't really care for it. It feels more like a chore than it does anything, and it's just annoying. But we'll go ahead and okay, and here we need to wait a little bit. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I do love playing with Lee. He's a super fun character. Hit that signature. Oh, we put Iron Maiden in the next phase. Uh-oh. Let me show you the real power guy. Oh, look at all that damage, guys. Look at all that. Okay, we need to tie. I honestly, whoa. There we go. Okay, 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 okay. Get her cleared. Booyah. Piece of cake, right? I mean, this does take a little bit of time when you're running through all this stuff. I mean, like I said, guys, on my main account, it takes a while for me to kind of get through this. And that's a big reason why I love playing my free to play account because it doesn't take no time to burn through this, right? It doesn't, right? I mean, I got 32 points and then I can run through all this. And after I finish all of this crap, after I get through all of that, then I would collect all of my rewards for my weeklies and I would go in here and see if there's anything to do. You can see spend AP during exploration. So I've still got to do this 2 more times, right? The Autobelius Maze, these are not available yet, right? The Autobelius Maze is not available yet, right? That's where you fight 2 different sections. But every day I check this and see if there's anything I can do. I just click on whatever. So right here, you got the joint warfare stages. I click on this, right? And this is another thing that's very time consuming because, I hit create room. They pick a character for you. You could change them if you want. Like you could change the character if they haven't already been used and jump in here, right? And I always play on easy, guys, just to kind of get through it. If you want a challenge, then you could easily level it up and you could go higher if you want. But I just kind of like to get through it because there's so many other things to do. And I'd rather focus on Pain Cage and Warzone than this, right? Because really all you got to do here is just play it. You just got to finish it, play it, get through it. And you're pretty much good to go. I mean, that's really all you need to worry about. If you play on higher levels, it doesn't give you any more rewards or better rewards. It's just the satisfaction of playing a more difficult level, right? In a way, it's more fun, but I really, I'm kind of on time restrictions. I play a lot of games, as many of you know already. I have multiple accounts on games, so I kind of like to just get through it. Now, whether we beat this or not, I don't know, but a lot of times, you're sitting there waiting for your opponents, and I mean, you got quite a few of these things that you got to do every single week. But you should be doing them, guys, because you get hypertuning materials for your characters. And hypertuning materials really, really help. Oh, crap. I totally bombed that. There we go. I couldn't even see what was going on. Couldn't even see what was going on. I can't even see what was going on, man. Honestly, this sucks. Oh, crap. Did it twice. There we go. Booyah. Got it done. Right. If you come in here by yourself, you got to be a pretty skilled player. Even on easy, guys, it's kind of a pain if you come in here just by yourself. And, of course, give that guy a like. And it really doesn't even matter, guys, if you get all the successes. You're still going to get these rewards. Even if you fail at all these things, right, clearing with this certain time limit, you're still going to get these rewards. You just got to play it, right? And then I would exit out of here, and I would go to the next one, right? And I would go to the next one. And I would play as many of these things as I can and try to get through them, right? And you can stretch it out through the week if you want. You can get it all done in one day if you want. Play it however you want to do. You guys can still see that I need to do this 2 more times and 3 more times here, right? I still have quite a few more tries that I need to do in order to get all these hypertuning materials. And then once you're finished with all your weeklies, you should check this every single day, guys, to make sure that you're getting all of these resources, because seriously, it really racks up throughout an entire week. It really racks up all these hypertuning materials. It makes a big difference on the progression of your account and your characters. And at last but not least, I would jump into Phantom Pain Cage and Warzone. Usually I play Phantom Pain Cage first. It really doesn't matter, guys. I'm not going to play Phantom Pain Cage for you guys because I'm on hell mode for Musashi here. I'm on hell mode for Roland here, or Roseblade, sorry. And I'm on hell mode for Iron Maiden. And whenever it comes to these kind of runs, it takes a long time, guys. Like if you're trying to get a good score, you'll play this over and over and over, trying to get that really, really sweet score. So that way you can get in these rankings and get these better rewards, right? The better you do, the more rewards you're actually going to get. So that's something that takes me a long time and really takes a lot of players, even like super skilled players who've playing for a long time. They will spend, hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, trying to get that super sweet score. So that's why I'm not going to do that for you today, because it really would take me forever to do this. And actually Warzone is the same way. I'll play Warzone for you guys, but with Warzone, you unlock your stage, right? You jump in here. This is Crimson Frostland. So obviously Lucia Plume is going to be the go-to character, right? And the team that I like to use for this is Lucia Plume, Liv, and Kamoy. Now you're probably wondering, what the hell? Why would you use Kamoy for this? Well, when it comes to having a good DPS character or a good sub DPS character that works well with Elemental, Kamoy is actually really good. He does dark damage, but he also has an amazing weapon that adds a lot of damage. Now, the thing is, whenever you're playing with Lucia Plume in Warzone, you actually want to keep her in there the whole time. You don't really want to be switching her out over and over and over. But Kamoy actually plays really well using this set right here, right? Giving him the two Glorias and then giving him the Zoo set. I'm just going to call it the Zoo set. Really helps as far as doing ice damage, right? And then I would just play all of these and just kind of roll through it and get it done. And once I get to the final stage, I would just try to get the best score possible. I see right there, I kind of screwed up. I mean, Lucia pretty much melts. My Lucia is built up pretty good. Yeah, I mean, she just pretty much destroys. Booyah. See you later. Easy peasy with old girl, man. She's so awesome. Like, seriously, one of the best characters you could ever play. So good. Like, really, something about PGR that's pretty awesome is, like, all the S-rated characters are pretty awesome to play. Like, they're all good. They're all fun. They're all kind of, different and unique amongst each other. Kuro Games does a really good job with that kind of thing when it comes to this game and with these characters. Right? Now, again, guys, you really don't want to use your signature. You kind of want to keep your ice damage up at all times, or your ice orbs. I mean, you will do so much more damage throughout the fight if you do that. If you're trying to, like, use your signature every so often with her, you're going to find you're not going to do near as much damage. You want to keep those ice orbs up at all times. It makes a big difference because your strikers, or not your strikers, I should say, but your supports like Liv with the Guinevere and Kamoy with the Glorias, they're aiding in that ice damage, right? They're debuffing for more ice. So it's best just to keep Lucia in there at all times and just keep her ice orbs at all times. Every once in a while, using her signature is a good idea, but it's not really recommended. And it sucks I don't have a red orb, but it is what it is. Okay. And booyah. Okay. And you can see, whoa, how fast she starts melting, right? Even though we're not using the signature, like the best scores I've seen from players is when they play this way. I kind of screwed up there, got myself hit. Kind of hard to see what was going on, to be honest. And okay, and it's always good to try to do your 3 pings. I screwed up there. And And we're going to go ahead and hit our signature, guys, and just do whatever, right? Now, this is just like, a test run. I'm just kind of running through here. More than likely, I'm going to have to rerun this a few times to try to get a better score. I mean, it's kind of the thing about Warzone and Phantom Pain Cage. When you're actually trying, like I can do better than that. It's actually not too bad of a score, really. But I mean, whenever you're actually trying, you really want to try to get the best scores possible. So that way you can get the most points possible. I play this account completely different than I do my free-to-play account. And also make sure you come into your missions in Warzone and collect all of your rewards. It's always very important to collect everything that you can. And once I'm finished doing Phantom Pain Cage, Warzone, I check all my guild, I check my weeklies, my dailies, make sure I've done everything, collected all my black cards, and done everything in the event that we're having, then I'm pretty much done for the day. And then I just play for fun and have a good old time. Now, some people do some things in the dorm. I honestly, guys, don't pay attention to the dorm. I don't really care about it. I don't put a lot of focus into it because I'm just under time restrictions. I probably would, but I find it kind of boring, to be perfectly honest. So hopefully this will help somebody out there as far as, what you should be doing for your dailies. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.